FingerSkateSelective. FingerSkateSelective. FingerSkateSelective.
FSS's Tape and Box Workshop.
What up, everyone? Welcome to today's Tape and Box Workshop. So today, I'm going to be making something pretty crazy. I'm going to try and make a roller. That's right. So things you're going to need: a can, any size, probably smaller than this would be better, but this is the one I got. It's a coffee creamer can, empty of course, made of cardboard on the center here. It does have metal rings on top and bottom. Don't worry about that. So you need a can, packaging tape, the wide stuff if you got it, and a very sharp X-Acto knife or regular knife, box cutter, whatever you got. And remember, be very, very careful when you're using knives not to cut yourself. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to take my can, I'm going to take the lid off because we're not going to use the lid. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to cut the top right along the side of the metal and take that ring off. Then I'm going to cut along the bottom and take the whole bottom off. So I'm just left with the cardboard. So here we go. Ow! Alright, so there you can see, I cut right along the edge of the metal. I got the top ring off. Now, time to do the bottom. Sorry if it's not a very good angle to see me cutting, but I gotta be careful. Alright, so here's the bottom. So now I have just the cardboard part, no top or bottom. So now what I'm going to do with this is, since there's a line right here on the nutrition facts and it goes all the way down, I'm going to cut right down that line. I'm going to turn it around. Then I'm going to try and cut exactly along the other side. What I'm trying to do is just split it into two equal parts. You don't have to get it perfect, just try the best you can. So first things first, obey your thirst. No, I'm going to cut this side. Alright, see how I used the side of the nutrition facts line as like a guide? Still kind of wavy, but like I said, just do the best you can, not a big deal. Now, I'm going to try and cut right along the other side. I think it's right along this edge, so let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so now the can is in two equal parts. Probably not exactly equal, but not a big deal. As you can see, if you wanted to tape them together like that, you could build a half pipe with a spine instantly. But we're not going to do that. We're going to try and make a roller. The first thing I'm going to do is take one of my halves, and I'm going to cut it in half. So take one of your halves, try and cut it exactly in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so let me show you what we're trying to do here. Here's one half of your can, right? Then we have the half in halves, so once you put them like this, you've got a roller. But that would be pretty steep, so I'm going to take a little off each side of my half. Not too much, just a little bit. Alright, there's what I took off. I'm going to set that on the other side just as kind of a guide. Alright, so we trimmed two small pieces off the sides of our big half, so now our big half isn't so big. Looks like a good size for the top of the roller, not too steep, good to go. Now I'm going to break out the scissors and tape, and I'm going to go ahead and tape everything together like this. Then I'll trim the rest when it's all taped together. So I'm going to put it about half on, and this piece goes this way. Wow, I didn't do a very good job cutting straight. It's all good. So I'm going to put that on there, wrap it around. Remember, on your writing surface, try and keep everything as smooth as possible. That's pretty good. So that's on the front. Now I'm going to put a piece along the back just to hold it better. Make sure it's smooth on the top. Alright, press it down. Alright, so there's one half already. Now we got tape on the other half, like this. Then all we have to do is trim a little off each side. So let's get some more tape ready. Put it along there. And again, I'm going to put another piece along the back just for added support. Make sure it's smooth up on your riding surface. So there's what we got so far. And as you can see, you're not going to ride onto it very easy with the hippity dippities. So what we want to do is figure out about where you want to trim it at on each side. If you got a marker, you can go ahead and mark it a little bit. I would say like here-ish. And remember, you're going to tape it down when you use it. So it is what it is. So mark about where you want to cut. Then be very careful. And cut. And cut. There's one side. Now let's do the other. Crikey! So I mashed my gas pedal. Yikes. I cut that super crooked. I'm gonna try and straighten it out here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. Race. Oh, can you go down the road?
Alright, bam! Look at that. We got a little roller. Looks nice and smooth. A little bit, right? Now remember, if you have a smaller diameter can, it might work a little better. Might not, I'm not sure. You just have to mess with it. But it is what it is. Remember, I'm gonna put a long piece of tape right here, and then another one right over here, just to hold it down when I use it, but should be strong enough. You don't want to put all your weight down on it, but should be strong enough to hold it. Also, I was thinking if you wanted to make a more like permanent ramp, you could take some like metal shears, slice your ring in half from the top of the can, and maybe fit it underneath somehow. Each half is one support underneath there. So depends on how permanent and how nice you want to get, but I think for this, it'll be good enough just to tape it. I think it'll be strong enough to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape it down. I'm gonna try a couple tricks on here for you guys. Make sure you guys either make a ramp or a roller like this. If you do, snap a picture of it and send me a picture of it to FSSPICTURES@yahoo.com. Remember to add your YouTube name, and I will show a picture of your ramp during the next Tape and Box workshop. It is what it is. Here we go. Make sure you guys let me know what you think I should build for the next Tape and Box workshop. Put your suggestions right down there. It is what it is. Nice! You guys gotta make a roller. It's really fun. Remember, if you do, snap a picture of it and send it along with your YouTube name to FSSPICTURES@yahoo.com, and I'll show it after my next Tape and Box workshop. Speaking of the ramps you guys made,
Let's check out your ramp.
Yo.